welcome back. We're doing the debate today. Right, we're doing a rerun of the debate, and hopefully this will be good. Yeah. Right, to go over the debate again, we'll go through all the questions again. A review of what Lumberg has said in a wrap quickly. He wants to amend the constitution and add more term limits on the prime minister. Two times you can run in a consecutive time, but after the third you have to stop and run for a different office or have a break, but then you can rerun again. That's basically it in a nutshell. He also wants to convert the voting to make it much better. What's much better? What the? Oh God. Make it much better. Why does he want to be elected, may you ask? He wants to increase. He said that people should have the final say in government, not the other way round. Sorry, I'm rushed. He has qualms with the current speaker for being inactivity, failure to do design tasks, and unprofessionalism, which we have mentioned before in the previous story, which is deeply alarming as well. Oh God. He says his qualifications are being an active member and being the Minister of Culture. The first Deputy Prime Minister Lashnaki has said for him, he'd also like to pass a consecutive term limit for the office of Prime Minister, and the Constitution define the role of Deputy Prime Minister and give the Prime Minister the authority to call special elections. That could be things. He says the current system is fine as is. As above, I forgot to say, Lumberg said that there is too little too little restrictions on power. So BJ would like to fix the judicial system and do it cooperatively. I think there's many restrictions on power. Believes that the authority is restricted until the laws of law, so that the power is not exploited or abused with these restrictions. Blah blah blah. He wants to do the thing as speaker. The Chariot wants to impeach the speaker. He thinks the current system's fine for the House, and his priority is the fixing amendments in the currently broken judicial system. Lumberg will not be standing for speaker, although Lashnaki may be, but we have no yet clue, as that is not a notified thing that he's mentioned. Hopefully he'll mention it very soon, as that will be a great help to find out who might replace the incumbent speaker when he resigns after the election, as he announced. What makes you Leo Lakeland's answers were, once he finishes the WA programme, he wants to bring more activity into the WA things, as well as define Emperor and judicial system powers more concretely, which as many of the other candidates have been welcomed approvingly, and I think personally the Emperor definitions will be great, as that it will be fine. I see no issues on the limitation of power. He's complained about the speaker being inept and unprofessional, especially after the letter from Salibaic, who handed over a letter requesting the current incumbent speaker to resign. And he has not said if he is running for office. The current polls are for the election. But Lashnaki 14-0, Chariot 14-0, Lumberg 10-4, Sir Sword BJ 11-3, New Lakeland 6-8, Athereta 212. So the current winning candidates are Lashnakia, The Chariot, Lumberg, and Sir Sword BG. Although we have another vote coming in, with another vote for New Legland, making him 7-8. The Chariot gaining another vote, Lashnaki getting another vote, and Sir Sword BJ gaining another vote. Breaking news. The Speaker has said he's thinking of not resigning due to it's a tad unfair to judge me this early, considering there hasn't been many bills. We're questioning live. There's Tiger. You're thinking of not resigning. You're thinking of not resigning. Why? This is for the SBC News live, as always, as we do this. Well, it's just said why. Aft statement for SBC. In other news, this is breaking news. The Speaker is not going to resign, although there may be calls for an impeachment when the House is when the new election's finished. Mr. Tiger Lowenducken is drafting a statement now. Remember, he's not just the Speaker, he's the representative. He's a representative of force. It might be a while, he said. Yes. Here, breaking news. Remember that New Legland, the Chariot, and Lashnaki are all up by one vote. New Legland is still losing, although they may be able to draft a win quickly. Although time will tell if that's hard. Remember, the current polls are 15-0 to Lashnakia, 15-0 to the Chariot. Did he vote for Limburg? No. New Legland. Limburg 10-4, Sir Sword BJ 12-3, New Legland 7-8. So far, the two losers are New Legland and Atherea, both in last place. Well, Atherea in last place and New Legland in second last place. We have a statement from the Speaker now coming from the breaking news. He says, in quote, "I don't think it's fair to judge me yet, since it's my first term and there haven't been many bills for me to become familiar with the process. In addition, there was no briefing for new House Speakers or even representatives that showed them exactly what's expected of them, only vague laws." The thing is about this, blah 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 blah. He said the whole unprofessional Telegram notification thing is because I hate the way the notifications were worded before I came into office. Although still denounced by many, his swearing is still not an acceptable form in the House. At all, as was said earlier today. That's supposed to be a new way of phrasing them in the more relaxed than rigid orthodox method, he says, still in draft. Although this, I assume that many will oppose this view, as this will be many things. But now we must end. And remember, the current polls are Lashnakia 15-0. The Chariot 15-0. Lumberg 10-0. Sword BJ 12-3. Mm. 12-3. New Legland 7-8. Atherea 2-12. Meaning Lashnakia, the Chariot, Lumberg, and Sir Sword BJ is on target to reaching into the House of Representatives tonight. When does the election finish? I think in 2 days. I thank you for the news tonight. And now we've finished the news tonight with the final tallies, remember. And thank you for watching, and good night. We'll leave you with some BBC music.